Right. I just had a fun chat with one of my co-workers. Seems we have a little bit more in common than initially thought. But I don't know if that'll still make us friends or not or whatever. I would like to be, but like the type of co-worker friend where you can go over their house and hang out and shit like that, but unfortunately I don't think anyone here is that friendly with each other. I was gonna wait for that Mustang that's behind me, but he might not even turn down here anyways. I don't think he did. But yeah, the wife wants me to get her chalupa from Taco Bell. We really don't have the money to do that, but I'll do it. Oh, I'm so exhausted. If anybody that sees this video and knows the weight and power output, both in horsepower and torque on a Dodge Dart Arrow, please put it in the comments. I cannot find any definitive answer. Also, if you know the quarter-mile time for it, I'd appreciate that. Maybe even the 0 to 60, or the 0 to 60 and the 60-foot. I'm sure it could be one of those sleeper cars out there and all that stuff, but and it's the 2015 is the one that I'm thinking of. One of my coworkers has that, and he says that he was able to take on a 14 Mustang GT, and I call bullshit on it, but I mean, it's possible with a driver that doesn't know what he's doing. like eventually to modify my car probably for drag racing. I know that I'm not really a drag racer. I'm more of a street racer, or not street racer, but a street course or road course driver than I am a drag racer. But I think drag racing, there's more possibilities with drag racing than there is street or road racing. Simply because that's what everybody cares about. They care about their quarter mile or eighth mile times and shit like that. And I don't really care about that kind of crap, but if I'm gonna modify my vehicle, I would probably do it for drag racing. But what I would like to do is modify it to the point where I can do, 5, 6, 7 second quarter miles. But I don't want it loud as fuck like all those other ones that you hear out there. I don't think you can do that. But maybe there's a way to do it that you have, because I know they make mufflers that have, or not mufflers themselves, but adapters that, I know that they have one for the Mustang where it's electronic, and all you have to do is flip a switch or press a button or something, and all of a sudden now you got side pipes. You got the exhaust going out side pipes with no restrictions whatsoever. And then if you're being too loud and a cop comes by, you flip the switch, and now the car is quiet because it's going through the muffler now. I could do something like that, but I mean, everybody knows that the Mustangs and the Camaros and all that shit, they're the type of cars that you race. And I know that there's sleeper cars out there like the Buick Regal that is supercharged from the factory. However, you just some cheap add-ons or modifications, and you're doing 500-600 horsepower. What I would like to do is make my Mustang the kind of sleeper where it's a car that can race, but you don't know how good it is. So I'll drive up next to somebody and have the quiet exhaust flowing, and then all of a sudden, once I get up onto the starting line with you, I flip that switch and I let the beast out. It's as simple as that. That's what I want to be able to do. Now, I know that companies like SCT make tuners, but you can't change the tune on your car on the fly. You can't just put race tune on and then go racing. You have to turn off your car, plug it in, go through the steps, turn on the car on the ACC instead of, or the accessories, and don't turn the engine on. Then go through the steps, and then this and that, and it takes about 2-3 minutes, and then you're good to go. Well, that's too much time. I want to just be able to flip a switch, And there I go. But too many. Normally I don't cut across these things, but it's too many damn speed bumps. Oh shit, they're closed, aren't they? Yeah. I'm gonna have to go to the other one down further. Oh, I can get gas while I'm there. Anyways, now a long time ago, there was this sponsor website. My old Mustang is signed up for it, but I don't remember what that website is anymore. But the stuff that they had on there were ridiculous stuff. Stuff that I would never throw on my car. I mean, not stuff that I wouldn't throw on my car, just they didn't have the stuff that I wanted. They didn't have stuff like cold air intake. They didn't have stuff like springs and tires and stuff like that. They had stupid shit like car wipes. They had stuff like stickers just to stick on your car. I mean, it was a website that had you select the company, and then you go, okay, I'll sponsor your, or I'll show off your stuff at a car meet or something like that. And they'll send you their stuff in a couple stickers to throw on your car and stuff like that. And that was so ridiculous. I don't even know if that company or that website is even up still or anything. I know that a while back I did get about 5 years ago, I got an email from them saying, you know, we here's some products that we think you might like, and or some sponsors or whatever. And it was at best. Now, it's funny, a sign says not a through street, but that is a through street. So, if anybody knows one of those websites that can sponsor and give you discounts on things, by all means, send me the link. Other than that, I don't know. The reason why I want to be like sponsored or something like that, because I don't have the money to buy all this stuff that I want to do to my car. But I do know the first thing I want to do is actually get my car paid off before I start heavily modifying it. And the reason why I say heavily modifying it is because what I've done already is put hood struts on, so I don't have to use the prop shaft anymore. And then the next thing will probably be wider tires and stuff like that. So, useful stuff on my car. Probably the first major modification that I would do on my car is the MGW shifter. A lot of people say it's a really great shifter. I've seen the install videos, and it's really complicated. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but like fine-tuning it is really awkward, and it takes a while to tune it to where you need it. Other than that, I don't know.
How you doing tonight?
Doing all right.
What can I get for you?
Number 2, steak. No pico. No avocado.
Wait a minute. Let me switch it first.
Okay.
Steak. Alright, no pico, no guacamole?
Yeah, no pico, no guacamole, no avocado.
No sour cream?
Sour cream is okay.
Okay.
No lettuce on the taco.
Okay.
The 5-layer deal.
What's your drink for that?
Oh yeah, root beer.
Where's the root beer? Alright, and then you said the 5-layer meal deal?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the drink for that?
That'll be Mountain Dew.
Good night. Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
Number 6. Steak. If that's one choice, I don't know.
Yep, and the taco, crunchy or soft?
Crunchy.
Okay, the drink for that?
Sierra Mist.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right, 1860 at the first minute.
Thank you. But yeah, so that's what I want. MGW shifter is probably going to be the first major modification on the car. Along with that, there's a few things that I could do while I'm doing that. One of which is the clutch, the transmission, and all that stuff. The clutch plates and all that, and then also a single piece drive shaft. And then I would do that all that at the exact same time, because you have to basically take the transmission out to make it easier to install the shifter. Then, on top of that, you have to take the... Well, you don't have to, but it's a lot easier to put the shifter in if you take the drive shaft out. So, if you're going to take the transmission out to change the clutch plate and all that stuff, you might as well swap out the drive shaft for the single piece, and then get the MGW shifter all at the same time. And I'd probably go hardcore with the shifter. Or not the shifter, the clutch. I'd probably just go hardcore on that, just for eventual upgrades. Probably get a full-on racing clutch and all that stuff. Need to tell that other Taco Bell down by my place on
48
in Warner to stay open a few more minutes.
Maybe in a rush to close over there. Say that again. Quesarito? Smaller.
I definitely know I need that MGW shifter. I'm sick of accidentally going into first
You should work at
or
that
reverse.
one.
Huh?
So you should work at that one.
I mean, they got a guy that's like, during the day he's like very peppy, and he's a black guy too. He's very cheerful. He's laughing, cracking jokes. He's real cool, but
nighttime is a different story.
yeah.
They'll close 2 or 3 minutes early on you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have a soda carrier thing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I came
Thank
here
you.
when they remodeled the store, and then I ain't just staying here. Now I'm an assistant manager here.
Oh, cool.
Yep, it was better than staying there because it wasn't happening there in no time.
Well, you know the funny thing is where I'm originally from in California, the Taco Bell stays open until 3 a.m. because right next door is the 24-hour bowling alley.
Oh yeah.
And all the tweakers, after they're done bowling, they come over and eat.
That's where they usually win their money at right there.
Yeah.
That's everything like that.
Yep.
Everything? What's up? Is that the Bible? Yes. And sauce?
Fire, please.
Yeah, I'm from California too.
Cool. I'm from Bay Area.
Okay, Oakland.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got some family out there. I haven't been out there for one time.
I'm actually from Fremont, which is a little south from Oakland. I already got straws. I'm good.
Make sure I get it.
Yeah.
Well, you have a good night.
You too.
All right, thank
Bye. Alright. Let's park and make sure we got everything. Okay, we've got crunchy taco with lettuce. That is definitely going to be my wife's, but I hope they didn't screw up all of them. Okay, there's mine. That's good. 2 chalupas. And let's make sure they made my burrito good. Yeah, looks good. Awesome. All right. Let's throw that back in there. Oops. Now, that's something right there, okay, I need to talk about on Taco Bell. If you're going to get soft taco, if you're going to get a freaking soft taco, you might as well just get a burrito. They have that grande meal thing. Never ever get the soft tacos. If you're going to get the grande meal and you want a soft taco, basically the burrito, barring, except for, you know, the burrito doesn't have beef in it, it just has the beans. But, I don't know. I like the crunchy tacos better. Well, I'm going to go over and get gas. Keep forgetting I need to take my keys with me because it's got the fuel cap key. All fueled up. All right, let's go home. Now I know the speedometer in my car here says that I'm going slower than I really am. But in our SUV, it shows that we're going faster than what we really are. So somebody needs to Ford get a better calibration system. I mean, maybe Ford knows that people will be driving this car like a $120 down the highway. Only 40 miles an hour, I'm already in 5th gear. Come on. Look at that, we could have been past